What's up everyone, it's Scoby1, you're watching the Beat Som, and today we're talking about music distribution. What is music distribution? Distributing your music is the way you get it to all of the different platforms. iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, YouTube, all those different places where everyone consumes music now through streaming or paid services, whatever it is. When you distribute your music, that's what you're doing. So how do you get your music there? You've got to pay somebody or find a free service that does it. There are a ton of different companies. But the top four are TuneCore, Distro Kid, CD Baby, and Amuse. Now when I say top four, I don't mean top four as in the top four list if you Googled it. I mean the top four in my head of the ones that you would want to use. So they all have different pricing, they all do different things, they all kind of do the same thing in one way or another. They all get your music out to all of the markets so that people can listen to it. So let's talk about them individually and what they all do. So TuneCore is $30 for the first year, $49 for the year after that. So that means you have to pay them $49.99 every year after the first year that your music is up online. A single is $9.99. With TuneCore you keep 100% of your royalties. All of them do that basically, but I mean, like I said, there's differences between them all. TuneCore does publishing, so when people download and buy your music, you get certain royalties for that. They do that. They go out and find that money for you, collect it, and then pay you through a PayPal or however you set it up with them. They have sync licensing opportunities, which means if people want to use your music in advertising or in movies, those type of things, they will help you collect that money as well. I'm not going to get into publishing and mechanical rights and royalties and all that. Stuff is very complicated. I don't know enough about it right now. I don't want to lie to you and be like, this is what you're doing and this is what it means. I have to learn a lot more about it myself first. So once I do that, I will make a video and try to share that information with you. But right now I'm so clueless on that stuff, I don't want to lie to you. So their YouTube services, basically they'll take all your songs and they will register them with YouTube. So if somebody uses them in a movie or a video on YouTube, then you're entitled to a certain amount of money because of that sync license, they call that. So that's about it for TuneCore. TuneCore is very popular. Check it out if you like it. Run with it. Do what you gotta do. I hear great things about TuneCore. I've never used them. They are one of the most popular places to distribute your music. Check them out. Alright, so one of the next popular places to distribute your music is through Distro Kid. Distro Kid is a great service. You pay $20 a year to upload unlimited amount of music. That's a great price. There is, however, catches. So Distro Kid, you have to pay an extra fee in order for them to keep your music in the different stores, right? So you pay $20 every year. So if you stop paying Distro Kid, they're gonna take your music down. That is the only reason why I don't use them. If they didn't do that, then I would be using Distro Kid. Distro Kid has similar things as TuneCore where they'll do publishing for you and all these different services. Distro Kid is one of the most popular places for that for a reason, because they are very easy to use. They have great customer service. I've reached out to them and talked to them via email and they're awesome. But like I said, I'm looking for a one-stop shop. That's why I don't use Distro Kid. But that said, if you like it, use it. Alright, so the next place is CD Baby. I've used CD Baby for many years. They're a great service, easy people to work with, easy service to upload your music and get it distributed to everywhere. A couple little things about CD Baby. They have two different tiers. One is a standard and one is a pro. The standard is $9.95 for a single and then $49 for an album. The pro is $39 for a single, $89 for an album. The pro, they'll register with your performance right organization. They will collect some royalties for you. They will keep track of analytics just like the other two places. So I always use the pro because that was what I was looking for. I didn't want to do too many things at once. I had a great time using CD Baby. It was super easy to use. I have nothing bad to say. I had a family, so I don't want to keep paying all this money to just put my music out there. So I stopped using CD Baby, and there's no real reason other than I just wanted a free service. Personally, I've been putting out music as often as possible. I've been trying to hit weekly. That's worked once in a while. I've been able to keep up for 5 weeks. I put a song out every week. But, you know, I run out of material, so I can't keep up with that. But I wouldn't have done that if I had to pay, you know, 40 bucks. It's not expensive, but it's also not cheap. That can add up very quickly. I'm using Amuse right now. I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. I'm just giving you information so that you can distribute your own music. I've had friends and other rappers and artists who have asked questions about what's the best service to do and blah blah blah, and honestly I just tell them use Amuse. You know, it's good on ISO, it's good on Android. I've only ever used an Apple iPhone, so I'm an Apple baby. I don't know how to use an Android, so don't even ask. But you know, the app is good for both. The other services, I really think you need a computer to do that. So if that doesn't work, you know, Amuse might be right for you. But like I said, they're all great companies. They all do great work, and they provide very good customer service. I've got nothing bad to say about any of them. I've reached out to TuneCore and Distro Kid. Like I said, I've used CD Baby. You know, they're all great, and I got nothing bad to say. If I helped you release music, please leave a comment, email me, scoby@scoby1.com. Tell me, I'll check it out. You know, that's great. I'd love to help people. If you want to help support this channel, everything is viewer supported. So I'm not sponsored by anybody. I am literally just recording these videos in my home studio to share the information I've learned over the years. So you can help by going to shop.scoby1.com. I've got merch there if you're a rapper. I've got a shirt that says, you know, I need beats. If you're a producer, I've got a shirt that says I got beats for days. This will help, you know, connect each other and let us know who's a producer, who's a rapper, who needs help. This also works for artists. I mostly am a hip-hop producer. I've worked with a lot of bands over the years. I figured out how to make a shirt for bands who need music, or I need a guitarist, or I need a pianist, you know, something like that. Anyways, this is Scoby1. You've been watching the Beat Som. Thanks. Peace.